What kind of property in Istanbul can you actually buy for 450,000 US dollars? I've bought 7 properties in Istanbul, so I know exactly what to look for and what to avoid. In this video, I'll show you which areas and property types are within that budget. If you buy property in Turkey for over 400k, you can apply for the Turkish Citizenship by Investment program. In my view, there are 3 types of property in Istanbul which make sense for a budget of 400 to 450k. But first, let me quickly explain the different zones in Istanbul. These dark green highlighted districts along the Bosphorus are the most beautiful and most in-demand areas. I call these Zone 1. This is where Istanbul really happens. Then we have Zone 2, 3 and 4. The zone number is determined by travel time to Zone 1. If you want to know exactly which areas I recommend and which ones you should avoid, make sure to watch the full guide link in the description. It's free and it will help you avoid costly mistakes when buying a property in Istanbul. So, what kind of Istanbul property can you actually get in Zone 1? Let's start with a family-focused apartment in Istanbul. Your first option is a property in Istanbul on the Asian side in one of the most sought-after areas for families. For around 450k, you can buy a 2-bedroom apartment in Istanbul in one of the prime family-friendly locations. These properties are typically up to 5 years old and around 65 square meters. For around 400k, you can buy a 3-bedroom apartment in Istanbul in slightly less prime but still highly desirable family-focused areas. These properties are also up to 5 years old and offer more than 90 square meters. Note, for this budget, you cannot buy a newer property in Istanbul in the most desirable family-friendly areas on the European side. 450k typically gets you an apartment in Istanbul in a prime location on the European side, which is older than 30 years. Your second option in Zone 1 is what's called a residence property in Turkey. This is essentially an apartment with hotel-like amenities such as security, gym and a pool. For a budget of up to 450k, you can buy a 2-bedroom residence apartment in a central location on the European side. These properties are usually up to 5 years old and mostly above 80 square meters. Your third option is a villa property. For this budget, you'll need to move further out into Zone 4. For up to 450k, you can get a villa property in Istanbul which is up to 5 years old. These properties are typically very spacious, between 200 and 350 square meters. But note, Zone 4 doesn't really feel like Istanbul. You're looking at over 2 hours to reach central parts of the city. For the Turkish Citizenship by Investment program, it is also possible to buy multiple properties in Turkey. If you're wondering how to best build up your property portfolio, then also check out these 2 videos here. Thanks for watching.